Well, my name is Froilan,
Farlan.
but yeah,
Farlan.
Froilan,
Farlan. Okay, Farlan.
Froilan.
Okay, okay, Farlan. Okay, fine. So, see, Farlan, right? So,
Yeah, right.
okay, fine. So, that is fine. Fine. So, okay, okay, Farlan. So, welcome to our mock interview. Okay. So, let me
Okay.
know what is your current years, what is your total years of experience, and what is your current technologies you are working on, and what is your roles and responsibilities from your project, and what is the technology stack you have. So, can you briefly explain me?
Yes. Well, I'm working with Java. I'm a Java developer. I have over 7 years of Java experience, and I have used the Spring Framework, Spring Boot, and um, modules, Spring modules like Spring Data, Spring Web, and even messaging.
Mm-hmm.
And for databases, I have used PostgreSQL, Oracle database, and
Mm-hmm.
also MySQL server. And nowadays, I'm working uh, in a company where we are migrating from a monolithic architecture to a microservice. And we are migrating to microservices. And we are using Apache Kafka, we are using Spring Boot, Swagger for documentation.
Mm-hmm.
We are using tools like JMeter for metrics, and we are using also JUnit and Mockito for unit testing and integral test. And I have been working in education industry, in auto parts industry, which is currently working with a company for auto parts, and also with retail for a retail company.
Okay, fine. So, what is your total years of experience?
Well, I have 7 years of experience.
Good. So, what is your experience on Spring and
Yes.
Spring Boot? What is your experience on Spring and Spring Boot?
Okay. With Spring, I've been working since 2014, and
Mhm.
with Spring Boot, I've been working since 2017.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So now tell me. So how do you rate yourself core Java from out of 5?
Out of five,
Out of 5, how do you rate
um,
yourself?
well, I rate myself like uh, out of five
4?
of Java core. Yeah.
Okay, good, good. So tell me, what is abstraction?
Abstraction is the mechanism of how the implementation details
Mhm.
to the user, for example.
Okay, fine. So how can we achieve this abstraction through Java programming?
Well, we can achieve the abstraction just declaring the method and not implementing the functionality of the function.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So what
we
we can
just
call what we can call those classes? A method inside class we can only define, right? So that what we can call those classes?
what we can call.
Those classes. I'm asking, how can we achieve 100% abstraction from Java classes? So can you tell me the Java classes names, the
The
implementation?
okay. We can implement interface and we can extend classes with the keyword interface. No, implements for interface and extends for classes.
Okay, good, fine. So what is the difference between abstract class and interface?
Well, an interface is a collection of abstract methods and also static variables. For the abstract class, we can have abstract methods and even we can have methods implemented, methods with implementation.
Mm-hmm. Mm,
Yeah, that's the.
only that is the only that is the only difference. And what else? What else?
No. Okay. The another difference is in interface. We use the keyword interface, and with an abstract class, we use the class keyword,
Mm-hmm.
and we can instantiate an interface. We only implement the interface,
Mm-hmm.
and another difference is that um, uh, I think that that's the main difference between both.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. What is inheritance?
Inheritance is the mechanism of one class to take the properties from another class.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
What is okay, fine. What is interface?
An interface, as I said before, is a collection of abstract methods, which we only define, we only declare the methods, and we do not implement the method. And an interface, it can have static variables.
Good. So fine. What is encapsulation?
Encapsulation is the way uh, to wrap up the data.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the variables will be hidden from another classes.
Come again. Come again.
Yes. Well, the how can I say the encapsulation. With encapsulation, we hide the data to another classes to protect the data.
Okay. What is static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism?
Static polymorphism. Uh, I'm not sure about the answer.
Okay, fine. So
No,
what is
I'm not sure.
okay, fine, good. So no issue. And what is method overloading?
Auto-varying method?
Method
Uh,
overloading.
okay,
Overloading. What is method overloading?
okay, method overloading. Method overloading is when we have the method, but with different arguments and a different kind of different type data type, uh, different returning data type.
Mm-hmm.
And we can have different amount of arguments from one method to another method who have the same the same name.
Okay, which will happen within the class or parent and child classes?
Again, can you please repeat, please?
No, method overloading where you implemented. Method overloading where you implemented the method overloading.
Method
Okay. So
overloaded.
whatever you are saying, the same method name and a different arguments is fine. But where you implemented this kind of mechanism or this kind of feature or method overloading?
With method overloading, we can implement different functionality into this class, having the same method name.
Okay, fine. What is method overriding?
Method overriding is when we implement the method from a parent class, which belongs to a parent class. For example, toString it could be an overwritten method because we can implement the functionality of the method.
Okay. So
Yes.
okay, fine. So what is an exception?
An exception, we can handle the we can handle the errors in a
Mhm.
compile how can I say, in a compile environment. No, I don't have the word to say, but we handle the exception in a compilation. In a compilation, I don't have the word to say. Uh, in
No,
the
I'm
compilation
not asking
environment,
how to.
something like
No,
that.
no, no. No. I'm not asking how to resolve the exception or how to handle the exception. Before that, before handling into the exception, so what is exception in terms of Java? What is exception?
Is exception is thrown by an error.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the main
Okay.
definition.
Okay. What is the difference between error and exception?
Well, error is thrown in a runtime situation.
Mhm.
I don't have the word, but the exception is handled in compile. I don't have the word. Sorry, but but the error is handled in runtime, and exception is handled in a
Okay.
compile
Yeah.
situation.
Okay. That is absolutely wrong. What are you saying? I will give you the feedback at end of this interview. Okay. Fine. So, what is the
Okay.
difference between throw and throws?
Um, throw, throw. With throws, we can throw the section, and with throws, we can throw to manage by another class, by another object.
Okay. Can you how can we create a custom exception?
Custom exception we can create extending the exception class.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the way where that
And
I
what are the
employ.
fields and what are the fields you are going to define inside the custom exception class?
What are the fields?
You are going to define
Um,
in a custom exception class, and why the fields you need to define? What is the importance of variables you can define inside the custom exception class? That is what I'm asking.
well, we defining a custom exception. We can have a specific. We can handle a specific error. And that's the main advantage to implement
Okay.
to extend our
Okay.
custom
Fine. Fine.
exception.
Yeah. What is the difference between list, set, and map?
List and map.
Yeah, list and set. Just say
Uh,
what is the difference between list and set?
okay. Okay. With a list, we have a collection of object of variables, and with a set we have a collection of objects, but in a set they can be repeated, the objects. How can I say?
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine.
Well,
Yeah.
we can okay.
Hey, Farlin, what are you saying? All you are saying reverse only. Set will not allow the duplicates. Okay, fine. So I'm giving the
Yeah,
feedback.
we can have.
Yeah, I'm giving the feedback. See, so whenever I'm asking the questions, so you should tell in a a very clear manner. Why? Because you have a 7+ years of experience, right? So
Yeah.
the people are expecting more from the 7+ 7 years experience. So listen what I'm saying clearly. So when I'm asking what is the exception and what is the error, and the exception should be some definition is there exception. So exception is nothing but it is an exception will be occurred due to the code written by the developer. Based on that, it will terminate the normal flow of execution, which is nothing but an abnormal termination of a program is called an exception. Okay, suddenly it will terminate
Okay.
program, so by causing some exception written by the some code handled by the developer. So that is what an exception. So how can we handle these kind of exceptions? By providing try catch block, or by providing throw and throws, and
Okay.
we can handle these exceptions by providing try catch block, and catch block we can log the exception details, as well as we can continue the rest of the program execution
Okay.
instead of terminating a program. So that like that we can handle the exception handling. And also I asked what is the throw and throws. So throw and throws are the two different keys from the Java inside the exception handling. So using throw, you can create any kind of exception class, whether it is a null pointer exception, whether it is an exception class, whether it is a custom exception, whether it is any kind of exception, you can create inside the catch block using new throw exception, using no throw exception. Not only catch block, it is a conditional based. We can create based on the condition or based on the catch block. So based on the situation, we can create our own exceptions using throw keyword within the method. And throws keyword is coming from the method signature. End of the method it will come. So whatever the exception you are creating inside the method or inside the catch block, So that the same exception we can throws using throws keyword to the, it will go to the, it will propagate to the calling place, whether it is a calling from the controller, whether it is a calling from the some exception handler class. So it will go there and it will prepare the exception message. It will get the response to the front end. So like that we can handle the exception handling, right?
Okay, right.
And coming to list and set and map. So these are the these three are the collection interfaces. Okay, so it will store a lot of amount of data in their behavior. The behavior of this list, set and map, it will store the lot of data by implementing their respective their classes. See, for example, list, what is the behavior of list? So if I ask you what is the behavior of list, you could say, so you would say, yeah, yes, the list is a collection interface. It will not allow, it will allow the duplicates, and it will give the insertion order, or it will preserve the order. So how you are adding into the element into the list, the same order will be maintained when you are using the list, and also it will allow the duplicates. So like that you need to define a behavior of list. Okay, and coming to set is also collection of data. It will hold and it will not allow the duplicates. So list is allowing the duplicates and set is not allowing the duplicates, and also it will not maintain the order of elements or insertion order. So how you are adding the elements to the set interface or set implemented class, so that it will not maintain the order, as well as also it will not maintain the order, and also it will not allow the duplicates. So that is what list and set variations. And coming to map, a map is also one kind of, it is not a directly collection, but it is a collection of data. So in terms of, in the form of key value pair, a name, Veerazu, ID something 100, department Java, address Hyderabad. So like that key value pairs will be stored map. Okay,
sure.
In the form of key value pairs. So what are the implemented classes of list interface? What are the implemented classes of set interface? What are the implemented classes of map interface? We need to know. So in a list interface, we have a 4 classes called array list, linked list, stack, and vector. Stack and vector from the Java 1.0 before 1.2, and after 1.2, these are the came into the picture. Okay. And so what is the implemented class of set interface? So in the set interface, implemented classes are nothing but hash set, linked hash set, tree set. So like that we have a set implemented classes also, right? And also what is the map interface implemented classes? Map interface implemented classes are nothing but, so hash map, linked hash map, navigable map, a tree map. So such kind of map implemented classes are there. So you should know each and every individual classes behavior, so that you will have a better idea on that, so that whenever you have got a requirement from the client, hey, you need to define, you need to run, you need to define in this scenario, you need to execute the program, you need to develop the program based on this scenario. So like that, at that time you will get the effectively which collection should I use here. If you know the collection information, you can use efficiently while developing a code. If you don't know the which collection should I take, like this lack of knowledge or lack of practice, so you don't know how could you write the program based on the client requirement. So that you need to know the basics and fundamentals of the each and every class and each and every interface, and what is the behavior of them, so that you can write a code in a better way whenever you are knowing these things, right? So today I'm going to close this session, this mock interview. I'm giving you one out of 1.5 out of 5, so that you need to get the score up to 3.5 to 4. Okay, so then you are able to you are eligible for the any interview in US or Mexico or any other country. You are eligible for the Java Spring Boot microservice interview. So that whatever I'm giving a feedback, as part of feedback, you need to update yourself. Okay,
Sure, I'll do
it. Keep learning and keep rocking, and please learn whatever I'm giving as a feedback. Okay,
sure.
Yeah, thank you, Farlan, and We will meet next interview. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Bill. Have a good night.
Yeah. Thank you.